Greetings, families. Welcome back once again. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My VIPs, my kids and queens, my members, my new ones, those who are passing by, thank you so much. If you are new here, my name is Mambi. This is great news from Burkina Faso. It wasn't long ago, last year, they had a meeting. They wanted to renovate one of their old stadiums. Why they wait for the new ones? We all know there's new ones on the way coming, biggest one. There it is, families. It's almost done. According to the news, it's 80% done. And by June, it will be open for international match and more. Oh my goodness. I will be back, families.
We have assessed the situation and there is still some way to go to achieve what we call approval, meaning obtaining a certificate from the TAF to say that we can host international competitions. The assessment was made and we submitted a report to the Council of Ministers in December 2024, which after review kindly approved it so that we can finally complete this project. What was it about? For this last contract signed in December, it was about addressing everything that had not been planned in the contract since 2021, particularly the work on renewing the turf. This was recommended by the CAF because it is written in black and white, the current turf cannot host competitions. The turf needed to be renewed. So to renew the turf, it's not just the grass that needs to be stripped away. It would have been necessary to strip to a depth of about 20 centimeters to be able to reconstruct all the drainage layers, an entire drainage system that was installed underneath automatically before being able to proceed to the cultivation of the grass on the surface. That's what we saw earlier. It's a turf that is now about a month and a half old. So well, in addition to these works, pelouse, there was the tartan, which is the athletics area, and everything we saw. Besides the equipment in all the rooms we saw, and especially the beautification, the environment needs to be made appealing. So there is a strong focus on beautification that is underway. I believe we were able to see it and which will continue. So that in the end, we have a jewel that brightens up our sports VDP, and the supporters who I know are really eager to come here, support our VDP. When the CAF came out for a midterm check to ensure we are on the right track, we had to, and it must be said, we had to make many revisions in the work that had already been done at Parabas. There were many adjustments to ensure it met CAF standards. Arrangements were made between the two companies, that is the old and the new, so that wherever there are adjustments, we can take stock, so that at the time of settling accounts, we can be clear. So what we saw today and can appreciate has undergone many adjustments by the company EM2S Mali, who was recently hired in December 2024 to lead the work on supervision and control of the Aquatis Control Bureau, which had already conducted the drainage studies of field 12 and before. Who are fully engaged with the task according to the procedures. Staff, I repeat, and who assure us that by the end of the execution period, we will have a certified infrastructure So as we have heard, the work started with a 6-month execution period and thus to date. At about 50% of the execution period, the work is approximately 80% completed. Why is that? I need to explain. It's because we are very organized service providers who work 24/7 with rotating teams. It's very important to emphasize this. They understood the urgency and adapted. The response will be at 80% execution rates, while the timeline is at 50%. We are making a commitment with you and the entire Burkinabe people that we will provide all the resources to be able to make this infrastructure available at the latest, in any case. At the latest. In any case, I say that is to say the red line not to cross is June 2025. In principle, things are always going well. Our sports VDP will be able to defend the nation's colors right here and finally offer this beautiful spectacle to the Burkinabe people. Today, it's a progress visit. There will be other visits and we will maintain close monitoring to not slip up against this deadline. And in the face of this new appointment, we are making with the people of Burkina Faso. It is a stadium once completed that will be able to host international competitions. We will not stop there. We must first finish with what is causing an uproar everywhere.
Thank you, families, for listening and watching. Very soon it will be open. Football lovers, you are welcome to Burkina Faso to enjoy football. 372 million CFA. I think I got it right. It is ready, almost ready. This started 2021, but as you know, they couldn't finish. Just recently, just few months ago, our president has asked them to renovated it. And you can tell I'm making a voiceover because I made a video, I made a mistake, and I started over again. I was saying that I didn't share, or I couldn't share that video because they took us to the stadium the way it used to be. They show us everything and what they have or wanted to do. According to them, it will be very expensive and they don't know whether they will do it or not. But the president got involved. It's now almost done. And I can't wait till they open it for business, for people to go there and enjoy it. I will leave you here, families. Thank you so much for your time, your encouragement, your support, and everything. My VIPs, my kings and queens, my returning families, thank you. God bless you all. I will see you soon. If anything come my way, I'll be here to share it with you. Credit to RTB News Faso 7BF1. Bye-bye, families. Stay blessed.